Hello, welcome back. This time, my favorite Twitter accounts. Now, a lot of people don't get Twitter. They're like, why should I use Twitter? You need to tell them, you don't need to understand Twitter. You just need to follow these accounts that Alex told me about because they're really funny. Today, we're going to focus on funny Twitter accounts. So, qualification. Number one, still tweeting. That's very important. Number two, just some consistency in the theme or themes that they're tweeting about. Number three, bonus points are given if it spawns remixes or more parody accounts. I have a list and I'm going to share those with you. Number one, old man search. Basically, if you read the biography description text, is going to explain what the Twitter account is about. This one is a guy told his dad Twitter was Google, and he's putting his search queries into Twitter and making for hilarity. One of my favorite tweets is from this guy just saying, "Is brunch real?" And you can just imagine like this 80-year-old guy. He just wants to know what's going on in the world. He's just trying to figure out if brunch is a real thing. All right, next, sarcastic rover. This is relevant to the new rover that landed on Mars. Shout out to NASA, well done on that one. They take some science news, they put a funny spin on it, what's going on Mars and how lame it is and all that kind of stuff. Next, I'd like to mention British names. Simple concept, executed brilliantly well. What you need to do with British names, take them and just read them out loud with your best stuffy English accent. That's what I want you to do. I'm gonna do it now. Quaid Blempinghouse. Chunt Buckwaffle. Alright, next, Bad Joke Cat. Another really simple Twitter account. It's just really bad jokes. A lot of the time they're puns. I tried to catch some fog earlier, but I missed. Oh, did you hear about that new seafood disco? Yeah, I went over there, but I pulled a muscle. Anyway, they're really cheesy jokes, obviously. That's the point, it's bad jokes. If you don't like bad jokes, check out Anti-Joke Cat. Here's a good example of an Anti-Joke Cat tweet. What's red and looks like a tomato? A tomato. What do you get when you cross a duck and a pig? A media circus that focuses on the morals and ethics of genetic engineering. One of the tenets of humor, in my personal opinion, is when you don't get what you expect. Anti-Joke Cat does a great job of doing that. Next up, we got Seinfeld Today. What they do is they update classic Seinfeld plots, and they put a modern spin on it. Here's a great example. George breaks his phone to meet the cute Apple genius. George says, "She kicked me out, said I abused the system." Jerry, "Well, she is a genius." Next, Horse eBooks. This is the WTF Twitter account. Still weird, still tweeting, definitely check it out. Here's a couple example tweets. Everything happens so much. As you might know, I am a full-time internet. It's put together by a robot. Combine the weird tweets, the irrelevant subject matter, galloping horse icon. It just makes for an excellent Twitter experience. Next up, Hipster Hacker. This is a new one that I found, but I really like it. It's nerdy sarcasm, and it's also great commentary on both hipsters and hackers being like overly opinionated. One of their tweets that I like is, listen, either you let me use more APIs in my code, or you let me drink more IPAs. Next up, we've got Pictureless Pinterest is one of my favorites. Meaningful quote written in cursive on a chalkboard. It's just taking Pinterest, making fun of the overly generic pictures that people will put on there. Last but not least, I wanted to give a shout out to Jordan Harbinger, The Art of Charm on Twitter. Jordan does a good job, funny stuff, some good quotes, it's fun to read, and it's not going to blow up your Twitter feed. I'm curious, what are your favorite Twitter accounts? Who do you think I left off this list, and who do you think should be included? Go ahead and post a note in the comments below. If you like this video, please subscribe. I don't know which side it's on. Just click the thing. I put up a new page on my website, which I'm pretty proud of. alexweber.is/WordPress. And so if you need some help with WordPress or whatever, why don't you leave me a comment or send me a message and we can talk about it. I have an email list that I'm putting up on my website. So if you want to get email notifications of when the new vlogs come out, you can sign up on that. alexweber.is, hit that up. Thanks again for watching. Continue to be awesome, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.